feeding them white bread. That's what they love that. Mainly the bluegills. Gonna be a hot one today. I'm gonna go to work today. I didn't go yesterday. Haven't had a lot of rain here. We did get some. I put this dirt here last year to keep the water from coming past it. Kind of built it up a little bit. I thought this is a pretty cool area back here by this other pond. I thought it'd be really neat. See, this is pretty much, you come back here, it smells so good here. Well, you can look all the way around and just see nothing but trees and bushes. I thought this would be a pretty neat area to build like a gazebo, screened in, so you could come back here and sleep sometimes in the summer, or the spring or fall when it's nice. There's a piece of wire I just found. How'd that get there? Oh Lord. I wonder I didn't hit that with the mower. I have no idea how it got back here. I came in here yesterday and the day before and mowed all this. The grass is probably 2 foot tall, some places 3 foot. For those of you who have not watched any of my videos, it's new to the channel. I had tomatoes. Well, I got tomatoes that go all the way around the perimeter of the fence. This I had potatoes planted in. I just dug them up. I didn't do a potato reveal. Everybody's doing that, and there wasn't much to reveal. I mean, I got out of this, I think, about a 30-foot bed here. I had double row of potatoes all the way down on each side, and I got like a bucket, 5-gallon bucket and a half of potatoes total out of this, which, you know, is better than nothing. I'm not complaining. I didn't get any, haven't gotten any tomatoes because of the brown marmorated stink bug, and I'll show you guys. Here's one. I just seen it. See that? There. I put these bags, and you see that? I put these bags, fruit bags, over these tomatoes to keep them off, and where the bag goes up against the tomato, they suck the juice right through it. And I don't think I'll have one good tomato to eat. Guys, I hate to say it, I probably, if I can't control these things somehow, I'm going to have to start spraying. I mean, I said I wasn't going to do that, but I mean, why put all this money and effort into this and not be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor because of a bug that they let in here from Japan, China? The China bug. I'll be like Trump, the China bug. How's that? Anyway, I'm pretty upset about it. No tomatoes. My beans. I come up here yesterday and I've seen them on the beans. These are the, I planted these specifically for my mother. These are Missouri Wonder pole beans. And they were on them, ruining them. Their mouth part, I think they call it like a proboscis or something like that, is long, like a needle. They stick it through the fruit and they send some kind of bacteria, yeast bacteria, that dissolves the fruit inside so they can suck the fruit out like a smoothie. And in doing so, everything rots. Look at all these tomatoes. I would have had such a bountiful harvest. They're all no good. Yeah, see them spots? That you can feel how it's soft and mushy. No good. Even the green tomato, they attack the green tomatoes, so before they even turn, they're already destroyed. They pretty much left the tomatoes for the beans now. You can see where they've damaged that bean. And that one down there, just every one of them. Every one of them. These are my peppers. They also attack peppers. Anything that's a fruit, vegetable like that, they will attack. Well, I come in here, like I said, I cut the grass, and I started bringing I put a lot of the grass clippings here to, I don't know, I might plant some more potatoes. Look at all them tomatoes ruined. Even the ones in the bags. I thought, well, I'll do this and maybe get some. No. Anyway, I do have some stuff. I got Swiss chard here. I think this is supposed to be broccoli. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Got kale right here. Curly kale. Arugula. That's probably broccoli or Brussels sprouts. I don't know. I am getting some cucumbers and some squash. So basically, the only thing, a good harvest I'm really going to have is maybe, I got sweet potatoes in here. There's sweet potatoes and then the potatoes that I dug up. I've got some seed potato left over. I might plant in the middle of this row, use them up, and I might get another harvest. That's that. The wind picked up. The neighbor next door yesterday brought me some more horse manure, a pretty good sized pile. This is going to be my new compost making place. I'm not going to build a building or anything. I'm just going to make my compost here. So guys, yeah, they say them brown marmorated stink bugs. Let me go out here, over here, out of the wind, try to. Okay, I cleaned all this out. Three fences, one back there, one there, and this one here. That was a lot of work. But they say the brown marmorated stink bugs also can penetrate the hard case of a hazelnut. That's why they're having such a problem in Oregon, because that's like the hazelnut growing capital. These things have destroyed a lot of crops there. Apple orchards, they all have to spray now. And well, if I'm going to have anything, I think I'm going to have to spray. I mean, I don't, you know, I'll try to get by with the least amount, but I can't call myself organic anymore. Hey, these are all my new hazelnut trees. Some of them got some hazelnuts on them for the first time. Right there, there's one. These are the big nuts. Supposed to be like what you get out of the grocery store. I need to come in here and clean this up again. Yeah, I've been straightening up. I kind of straightened up on the outside of my barn. I cut a lot of poison ivy out, which I'm highly allergic to. I got poison ivy all over my legs and my arms. Well, I've had it worse before. I'm getting blackberries. Me and my wife put a lot of blackberries in the freezer. I'll shut this off and go over there and show you. Yeah, getting some pretty nice blackberries. I got to come out here about every day, no more than every other day, and pick them. I'm getting probably, one day I got about 4 quarts. I'm getting probably in this one row about 2 quarts when I pick. They're about starting to slow down. We've went through kind of a drought a little bit, so some of them are dried up in some places. You got to pick these, or the flies, the stink bugs, the birds. Here's a fly on that one. Yep. They'll eat them. You got to come out here and pick them before they damage them too much. Oh, this over here is the caged in area where I have the sweet corn and the Edna beans. There's a bean plant growing up there, and there's a, I don't know what that is, that can come up on its own. It's probably a squash of some kind from last year. The beans are just, I mean, the corn is just now starting to tassel. That's what's left of my compost pile. It really shrunk quite a bit. I'm going to do all my composting over there where I showed you. This is a pile of grass over here under the tarp. Weeds and stuff. I'll be using that. This is my permaculture garden. I've got apple trees, hazelnuts, comfrey, elderberries, currants, goji berries, aronia berries, and boy, I see some ripe ones, big clusters of them in there. Peach trees, pear trees back here. I'm not going to go in there. It's a jungle. I haven't been in there and to take care of that in like 4 months. Been busy with other stuff. Got persimmon. That's a persimmon tree. Pear trees. I don't know if them stink bugs are bothering them pears yet. Them pears are probably just about ready to start picking some of them. I need to get in there. I'm taking this fence down. This fence was to protect all the trees. I'm taking the whole fence out. I think the trees are big enough now that the deer are not going to damage them. The ones that they're still a little bit small, like in persimmons, I'll put a little fence around them. Yeah, I'm gonna take that fence out. I'm tired of it. So that's that. Well, in this weed patch here, I've got I've got 4 raised beds. They got away from me very badly. I have tried to keep up on this bed. This is look at there. They're on my red runner scarlet beans. See the stink bug? Oh man, I am not going to have anything. I don't want to spray these because they got flowers, and I sure am not going to spray anything with flowers. I will not do that. But them beans up there, the Missouri Wonder beans, I'm more likely to be spraying them. They don't have any flowers left on them hardly. The bees and the hummingbirds are all over these, so I won't spray these. I got carrots in here. I know it's kind of hard to tell. I got turnips in here, carrots here, parsnips here, and then red runner beans. Oh, these are hazelnuts, seedlings I started from seed. These are my buckets of blueberries. They're still alive. I did manage to harvest maybe 4 or 5 cups of blueberries this year. It's a miracle the way I had these all cleaned out, and a month later, here we go again. Got that old Johnson grass growing in these too. That stuff is a nightmare. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these out this fall, and I'm going to transplant them over there in the ground. I'm going to mix some peat moss in with the soil. Okay, this video is going to be kind of long. I'm trying to keep it short. Let's go over here. Yeah, and when I concentrate on one thing, everything else goes to crap. I need to come over here. I might try to mow a little bit here today. That's my hardy kiwis. Haven't ever gotten any on it yet. They're about 5 years old, I think. Yeah, this is nothing but weeds now. I need to come in here with a scythe and a mower. I did clean this mess up over here. Finally got some grass growing in it. This is where I'm going to transplant the blueberries. I'm going to take the soil out of the beds that's in the greenhouse, and I'm going to put it out here, and I'm going to fix it so where I can mow on each side of the blueberries. Keep them cleaned out that way. Inside the greenhouse, another big mess. Oh, over there is my Jerusalem artichokes. Okay, in here, it's taken over with weeds. I cut them trees out. They were just too much. They were growing too big. I pretty much stripped the tomatoes to one stem. It's hot in here, guys. I'm gonna undo these beds. I'm gonna take the wood. I might take to my mother and build her some raised beds with the wood. I'm gonna take all the soil out. I'm gonna put over there for the blueberries. I'm gonna mix peat moss in with it, and everything in here after this fall will be planted in pots. Guys, I did have a little, the stink bugs were in here too, and that's why I stripped these plants back. And I put some bags. I did harvest like 3 little cherry tomatoes yesterday. These plants had hundreds of them on it, and they were all ruined by the stink bugs. So that's just something I got to deal with from now on. I think I'm going to take some cuttings off of them tomatoes there and keep them going, and maybe put them in pots. Leave them out here till it gets too cold and take them in the house. 2 or 3 plants. The stuff I had planted in here, I might have to spend like 2 days in here de-weeding this, maybe 3 days, and take the stuff I got planted here and put it in pots this fall. And I'm going to put this weed fabric, when I take the dirt out of there and do away with the beds, I'm going to put this weed fabric over the whole floor in here. Maybe build some benches or something, I don't know yet. And put my pots up. See, I got moles, I got voles that are living in here. and Johnson grass and all that. I'm going to try to do something about that. That's the only thing I know to do. So guys, that's that. Hope you enjoyed the video. A lot of people like to show their successes. Well, I do too. But this year there's not a whole lot of successes. You know, them fruit trees over there, I've never really enjoyed any of the fruit because of the bugs. So I got to come up with some kind of, the bags aren't working. They just don't work for the stink bugs anyway. They've destroyed all the fruit. So I'm going to have to end up doing some kind of spray and just quit calling myself organic, because that ain't producing no food, guys. You know, you go to a farmer's market where they have perfect tomatoes, perfect corn. How do they do that? They're not organic. They can't be. They can't be. They got to be using some kind of spray. So anyway, maybe the problem with these stink bugs goes away in a few years, or a couple years, or hopefully next year. I will go back to not spraying, but until then, that's just the way it's got to be. So guys, God bless. Hope everybody has a great week. I'm going to go to work today, and thanks for watching, and well, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.